Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob back here for the JTwoH channel. Today we have a 4K Ultra HD unboxing and review for you. This one is from Warner Brothers. It is the Chapter 2, the latest and last installment of the animated Watchmen adaptation. So we have Watchmen Chapter 2. Very glossy slip here, which shows off my fingerprints all over the place. 4K and digital code only, no physical Blu-ray in this. So yeah, let's check out the unboxing part first. You have an awesome 4K slip there featuring Dr. Manhattan, the Silk Spectre, the Comedian, Owlman, Ozymandias, and Rorschach there. Rorschach. I think it's Rorschach, but I always get it wrong. Watchmen Chapter 2. You have the back there. So as far as the specs, has Dolby Audio, 89-minute runtime, rated R for bloody violence, sexuality, graphic nudity, and some language. So before we get to the synopsis and all that, let's pop this out. There's your slip. Here is the non-slip. Again, not missing much with this release without the 4K. Also, we'll do a side-by-side with the Chapter 1 here in a second to show you that. As far as special features, Dave Gibbons and Watchmen Endgame, the art of adaptation, building to the final act, and designing Watchmen. So 3 featurettes there. Here is the cover art. I didn't show the back, but it's primarily the same. It's actually exactly the same. So look at the back images there, close up. And then you get a digital code. It's a Movies Anywhere code. Redeems in 4K, redeems everywhere. And there is the 4K disc, plain disc, with the exception of the, they call dials, the hands of the clock. There you go, sorry, to make it look like a clock. Interesting to me is all of the Paramount logos all over the place. I wonder if they have to team up, for lack of a better word, or are co-authorized with Paramount. Maybe Paramount released the 4K of the movie, but I could be wrong. No, actually, there's no Paramount logo on the 4K of the original film. So anyway, real quick, Watchmen Chapter 1 here. So if you're looking at it from this, you got Chapter 1, Chapter 2. These came out in the same year, so it's very easy for them to match slip covers and everything to that effect. So it would go like the, depends on how you look at things, man. Chapter 1, Chapter 2. Yeah, Paramount on both. That's very interesting to me. I'll have to do some more research into that. Yeah. So get into the, let's get into the synopsis here. Former heroes have seemingly become targets. The Comedian has been murdered. The all-powerful Dr. Manhattan has been exiled to Mars. An assassination attempt has been made on Ozymandias, and the outlaw vigilante Rorschach has been arrested. Suspicious of the events ensnaring their former colleagues, Night Owl and the Silk Spectre. Night Owl, I might have said Owlman. It's Night Owl. Are spurred out of retirement to investigate. As they grapple with personal ethics, inner demons, and a society turned against them, they race the clock to uncover a deepening plot that might trigger global nuclear war. So there you go. I've read the special features. By the way, when it says graphic nudity, it's probably not graphic nudity, but it's definitely brief nudity, and it's nudity. Honestly, kind of took me by surprise. But I had a very glowing review of Part 1, or Chapter 1. If you haven't watched that review yet, you should, especially before this. Absolutely love Watchmen. I really liked the movie. I very much love Chapter 1. Chapter 2 is no different. I very much love Chapter 2 as well. I thought, now I've only read Watchmen one time, all the way through. And I own it. I think I've got a review of it on the comics channel. But I've only watched it one time. And I've watched the movie, I think I've only watched it once, maybe twice all the way through. So when I say it's comic accurate, it only means so much coming from me, because I don't have it memorized. I'm not a Watchmen maniac, but I felt, based on what I remembered from years ago reading it, it felt very accurate to the comics and faithful. So take that as you will. I know the for the most part, the movie was too, though. I just think this is allowed to do things differently and a little better because it's animated, and you're not as limited to working with human beings. So that being said, I definitely would not jump in on chapter 2. If you're interested in this or you're interested in chapter 1, start at chapter 1. Honestly, I think if you're a first time, you're brand new to Watchmen, I would start with the animated films. I would start with Watchmen chapter 1 and 2. I think even combined Watchmen 1 and 2 are shorter than the Watchmen film. And I think they're more faithful. So if you're trying to get into Watchmen, I would start with the animated films, chapters 1 and 2, then the movie, and then the show, which show's kind of unrelated. So definitely gets my 1000% thumbs up recommendation. I loved it, so I'm hoping you do too. Check out Watchmen. Thanks, Warner Brothers, for this adaptation. Thanks for sending me a copy. I was more than willing to sit down and watch this the day we got it. So you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description to check it out on 4K Ultra HD. It is not an affiliate link. I don't get anything from it. It's just a way to support Warner Brothers directly, and you're going to want to watch this in the best possible formatting. So link in the description to that. If you would like to support the channel in any way, I have links to all of my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, TV Time, and Letterboxd, where I interview all of the TV shows and movies I watch respectively, eBay page, Blu-ray.com page, my secondary YouTube channel, which I kind of mentioned, the comic books channel. I believe there's a Watchmen review on there, and Tertiary channel, which focuses on manga. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you later, YouTube.